Hi, this is Jackson. Welcome back, and today we're going to talk about attaching our boot or moccasin to our snowshoe using Lampwick. I've got about a 6-foot piece of Lampwick, and we'll go through the steps of attaching it to our snowshoe. So let's take a look. Okay, so I have my 6-foot piece of Lampwick about folded in half. And I'm going to take one end. I'm going to start by taking one of the tails and going through the webbing and out over the master cord, kind of pulling it through. The master cord is this main beam that comes across that your toes kind of go over. So we create a kind of a loop here by putting the other side up through the webbing, up over the main cord, master cord, and that creates this loop. So we're going to take our boot and we're going to stick that right into the loop. And you're going to put your boot in over this master cord about as far as it would be to kind of curl your toes around it. That's about where you want to see your boot, because you're going to be pivoting up and down like that. So I kind of have my basic position, and I'm going to pinch on this side, take my boot out, and I'm just going to start wrapping this tail over the loop. I'm just going to continue to wrap around 4 or 5 wraps. That's usually about what it takes to kind of get to the middle. So once I've gotten that far, probably go one more. Once I've gotten that far, I'm going to take my boot and put it back in for another fit. And this time I'm going to pull on this other side. I'm going to pull pretty snug, because that's going to give me that basic shape and size for the particular boot that I'm going to be using here. So pull pretty snug, I'm going to pinch. Now I can remove my boot again, and I can start wrapping the other side the same way that we did the first side. Probably go about 4 or 5 reps, and around we go. Something like that. We kind of check and see how our tails, they're about the same, so we're doing pretty good there. So here we go, put our boot back in for one more final fitting here. So you can see that was kind of a nice snug fit. It's about how you want it to kind of get in there, kind of snug fit. And now we're going to take these 2 tails, so we're going to cross them over. That's what I like to do, and we can tie off in the back of the boot. So this first fitting like this, you want it pretty snug, but you are likely going to, after 1 or 2 uses out in the snow, want to come back and potentially tighten things up a little bit. But eventually it's going to get really set, and this Lampwick with that waxed coating is going to kind of create like a kind of a custom fit for your boot that's going to really serve you well out there. This is a pretty inexpensive and accessible way to get into the game, get your boot attached to your snowshoe, and have some fun in the snow. So until next time, thank you.